And there she is, Canterbury. That is Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. She has been named the beautiful new princess, looking absolutely divine. So hello to you, Princess Charlotte, and kia ora to you, Canterbury, and welcome to Canterbury Live this beautiful Tuesday, the 5th of May. Well, giveaways, yes, big week for it. First of all, we cannot forget our beautiful mothers. And this Sunday, we're celebrating her and giving you the opportunity to win a wonderful night away in Kaikoura. Kaikoura Boutique Hotel is a haven of luxury accommodation. An historic waterfront boutique hotel with stunning interiors and exclusive service awaits you. Stay and design a luxury accommodation on Kaikoura's waterfront. Be rendered speechless when you catch sight of a humpback whale right outside the window. Delight in your Kaikoura vacation, romantic escape or executive retreat at our exclusive boutique hotel. Your comfort and enjoyment is our highest priority. And many thanks to the Kaikoura Boutique Hotel. They're giving you a night away for your mother. So we want to know why your mother deserves to win this beautiful night away. You just need to call through on 3770 033 or go to our Facebook page, make sure you like us, and leave your details. Rightio, well, the giving doesn't stop just there, because we have some tickets to head along to Hoyts. There's some great movies coming out at the moment. And in particular, there is a wonderful movie, Cobain, the Montage of Heck.
Cobain.
This is the look of Aberdeen. Come on, look at the camera. There we go. It's going to be very gritty, and we're reviewing it, of course. Alex Parsons will be, and in here on Thursday. And last but not least, there is rugby happening. There certainly is. The Crusaders are versing the Reds, and we have some double passes to give away. So for all of these, just call through 3770 033 or go to our Facebook page and leave your details. Don't tell us that we're not looking after you. There's some awesome options there for your weekend coming up. On today's show, though, I have the great privilege of having the cast and director of Tiki Tāne Mahuta, a fantastic production that is happening. It is a combination of haka and hip hop, and thanks to that genius, Tiki Tāne providing the beautiful, beautiful music. As well as that, dreams, yes, we love to dream, and Phyllis Brown, our spiritualist, is in here to talk and dissect a little bit more about how our dreams affect us. And Sarah, our crafty chickadee, is here giving us ideas and options for Mother's Day. But first, we head out on location with Nicola Freya and Nourish.
This is the second week of our Mother's Day gift ideas from the kitchen, and today we're going to do a beautiful rosemary flavoured olive oil. So it's a very, very simple thing to do, but I think it matches up really beautifully with the dukkha that we made last week. So to start with, you just need to have some rosemary. So I just bought the standard rosemary from the supermarket. What you need to do is wash that really well, because when you're making this sort of product, you've got to be very careful of the bacteria that can grow if you are not getting rid of all the dampness thoroughly. So wash this very carefully, then pop it in the oven just to heat it through, just for a few minutes. Just keep an eye on it so that it just dries out and you don't have wetness getting in with the oil, because then that can be dangerous. So that's what I did that yesterday, and I'm just going to pop the bits of rosemary into my bottles like so. And the other thing, of course, about these bottles is that you must thoroughly wash the bottles. So hot soapy water to start with, and then into a dishwasher, or making sure that you get some boiling water in there just to kill anything that's left and give it a really good rinse. So it's good to have a little bit of the rosemary in there, some different length of pieces, so that some are up high and some are lower. So then you put the olive oil in, and I'm just using a funnel here, otherwise it is a bit tricky. You just have to do this very slowly, otherwise you find that it gets higher than the lip of the bottle, and then you strike trouble with it pouring all over the bench. So I'm just going to do that slowly. The other thing you can do, and this helps with reducing the amount of bacteria that possibly can be about, and also helps intensify the flavour of the herb, is that you can actually heat the oil in a pot and put the rosemary or whatever other herb, you can use all sorts of other herbs, put that in a pot, heat it up, and just let that cool down again, and then bottle that, and that just allows that flavour to really intensify. So you can see there, I've just stopped it just at the lip of the bottle there. You just have to be careful that you don't fill your funnel so high that when it does pour out, it's too high and it comes over the amount that can fit in the bottle. So just letting it fill in there, and you can see the colour of the olive oil really looks lovely with that green in there. The bottle looks great with some herbs in it. So there we go. Let's pop that over there. So just pop your lid on those. You just need to be careful with storage of them. They will keep in the cupboard for about, it's recommended only just for about a week that you leave them in the cupboard. Otherwise you can put them in the fridge for 5 to 6 weeks. But just keeping an eye on them that you're not seeing any deterioration in the condition of the herb in particular. That sort of shows you that something might be a bit wrong. So the idea of this is that it was going to be a Mother's Day gift. So I've done one up here with a ribbon round it. And a wee card, or you could just do, if it wasn't for Mother's Day, or if you wanted something a bit simpler, you could just have just a ribbon without a card. We also did some dukkha last week that goes really nicely with this present, and because of course you can have dukkha and oil to dip with some bread. So I've just got the packets of dukkha to show you how that would look. With the lovely blue, a bag of dukkha and a gift card, and a lovely combination there with the blue ribbon around the bottle, and just a wee cellophane bag with the black ribbon as well, and that's another combination of those two. The other things you could use them for is when you're cooking meat. If you're cooking pizza bread, you could put dukkha and oil on those as well. Particularly fish and chicken are great with this combination. So that's a gift that can be used a lot in the kitchen if they're having friends around, Mother's Day, or any other time you need a nice gift.
And a happy Mother's Day to Nicola for this Sunday. Phyllis Brown, how are we doing? I believe that you're officiating, or not officiating, you're blessing a wedding this weekend.
I'm giving a wedding blessing this weekend for a lovely therapist that used to work in the centre, and she just came in and asked if I would do that for her. So I'm not doing the technical part because I'm not qualified for that, but she just wanted a more spiritual process for the vows and what have you. So lavender and chocolate is the theme.
Oh, yum.
Yum, I know.
Love that whole combination. It sounds fantastic.
I know.
Now, talking about the spiritual process, though,
yes.
Dreams are part of that as well.
They are. And so when we all have a concept of dreams, but dreams, the actual definition is that they are a sequence of images, thoughts, feelings, emotions that run through our mind, our involuntary mind, when we're in that sleep mode. So whatever we've gathered during the day, whatever we've seen or pictured during the day, our eyes have feasted on from the minute we wake up to the minute we go to sleep, they'll become part of that involuntary mind, and it will just recap some of those images in thought form or dream form as we put our mind to sleep.
Our mind to sleep, I love it. So what is happening to our mind when we are sleeping, though?
So our mind is sort of debunking what it has digested during the day. So our sight is bringing in all these images, we're feeling those images, we're seeing them. And our mind can go through several different stages of sleep. So there's several different types of dreams, but the most common that people would maybe do is the REM sleep, the rapid eye movement sleep, REM sleep. And that's when the mind is most active, and that's when we have a dream state that we can remember. A lot of people will wake up and go, I don't dream, I never dream. But they actually probably will dream each night as our mind just debunks what we've seen, what we've been through. And they maybe just haven't remembered it, or they haven't been in that really sleep where we have that capacity to take that vision and remember what we've dreamt about.
So do we have to actually train our body to relax, to actually welcome in the state for dreaming? Or
We do dream. We just dream all the time, but it's how we can recall or recap those dreams. Quite often people will wake up and they know, oh, I had an amazing dream, but within a nanosecond they've totally forgotten it. Because the mind then comes into that conscious state and it closes down that aspect of what we've sort of cognitized through our sleep state. And I think it's one of those things, some people have their dream books at the side of their bed so that when they do wake up, then they write down their dream and then they can go back and re-look at what they've sort of been through in the night time.
And is there different types of dreams?
There are lots of different types of dreams, whether it be inspirational dreams, physical dreams. Lucid dreaming is the one where we actually feel we're in that situation. So we're living those battle scenes or survival scenes or, romantic scenes. We're part of a play, we're part of that vision. And lucid dreaming can really get us into an altered state of pure consciousness where you can maybe live out some of your fantasies in that dream state. But you can also have dreams where inspiration just comes. You wake up and you know exactly what you're doing. And I have them quite a lot, I have to say, where I'll go to sleep and then in the morning go, oh yeah, I need to do this today. So my mind is in such a relaxed state that I'm just allowing that problem-solving aspect of my life just to come through. And then when I wake up in the morning, it's just like, I need to do this today, and that will change that situation. So our dreams can really help us in lots of different ways cope with our stresses of the day-to-day life, but also cope with what lies ahead, so that when we get that problem-solving aspect and have that eureka moment in that sleep state.
I love this because we're going to continue this theme for the month of May about the dream state, which is very exciting.
Yes.
Now, what is our card for the week then?
So our card for the week, if you have trouble sleeping, the card for the week is amethyst. So amethyst is like nature's Prozac. It helps relax the mind, it helps de-stress the body as well. So a little bit of amethyst under your pillow or by your bed will help calm the mind and put you into a peaceful sleep state.
Oh, love it. Love it. That's exactly what we should all have. Thank you so much and look forward to hearing more about this whole dream state next week. Thank you, Phyllis.
Thank you.
Now, it is NZ Music Month. Very exciting month of May, and we have this beautiful painting, thanks to Ira Mitchell-Kirk, to give to you. And don't forget, all you need to do is just let us know why you should have this hanging in your office or your home. Now stay with us after the break. Tikitane, he is a genius and he is coming to the stage thanks to the dance and the genius of Tani Mahuta. See you soon.
When you need to know what's happening in your region of Canterbury, join me, Chris Lynch, for CTV News First at 5, weeknights from 5, right here on your local channel, CTV.
Computer not working? Replace or repair? DIY or get a technician? Looking for parts? Thinking of upgrading? Need accessories? You've got questions, we've got answers. Global PC.
The preparation, the devotion, the fearlessness, the intensity. Runway model management. First impressions are everything.
Made to measure interiors, made with care, made for you.
Join Graham Sinclair and the team at Gone Fishin' as they bring you great stories, fishing tips and beautiful scenery. Gone Fishin', Friday night at 8:30, right here on CTV.
From the creators of Maui and Tiki Tane's award-winning music comes an aerial theatre production fusing haka and hip-hop that will send you into the stratosphere. Tiki Tane Mahuta. 4 performances only at the Isaac Theatre Royal, Thursday, May 7th to Saturday, May 9th. Don't miss the performance experience of the year. Early bird discounts available until May 3rd. Tickets from www.ticketek.co.nz.
There's certain times in life, and there's musicals, there's performances, there's plays, but there's certain items or plays that you must go along to, or productions. This is one of them. Tiki Tane has been the muse for this wonderful production, Tiki Tane Mahuta, and I'm very privileged to have the director, the choreographer, the artistic man behind it, Tane Mahuta Gray, which is fantastic. Welcome. Next to him, the beautiful Alice McCann. There we are. And Alo Ali. Did I get it right?
Yeah,
Tapu?
yeah.
Okay. Well done. And thanks for making the time, because I know it's very busy when you're putting on a performance. There's a lot of rehearsals and that happening. But I have to start with you, my friend. How did it come about to create such an incredible hip-hop meets haka production from Tiki Tane's music?
Well, it came from Tiki's sister, Nina Kay, who's the production manager of Tiki Productions, and so she gave me the music before Past, Present, Future, the first album, came out, and then said she thought, oh, who's someone who could take this work somewhere else into theatre? So that was about 8 years ago, and it's taken that time to, and when I first heard the music, I just thought, there's a story in here, there's total narrative, a story in here. Don't know exactly what it was, but and these 8 years have been helping us find it and discover it. And then when Into the World of Light came in, his second album, it really started to piece. Now I can feel the full story here. So we've been just slowly building it over our last 7 years, and now I've got this fabulous cast to help realise the full vision, and including Tiki Tane's dad, Ueka Hatane Tinoro. He's on board. He's our ancestral rangatira, or chief ancestor of we've got a whole waka that's been filmed, full footage, and we've used, so lucky, we got the cameras, even better cameras than they worked on The Hobbit to do our filming, so we were so lucky. Great.
Get your heart out, Peter Jackson.
Yes, yeah. Tiki's got all the ups there, all the hookups. It's been really amazing in terms of that process. But yeah, there was a story in the music, and I've just been like, you have a carving, and you chip away with a block of wood and the carving appears. That's what this has been like here. The music has been the inspiration for the story, and then that's what's unwoven the story. So it's been a really fascinating process.
And it's been quite organic then, really.
Yeah, it has, yeah. I mean, normally you'd build the story and then you'd find the music to do that. This way, the story told us who the characters were, the story built the scenes, the scenarios, and it kind of built that way. So it's a kind of a reverse process of what you would normally do, which has been really fantastic to be a part of.
I think we've got some images as well that there we are. So there we are, this is part of the rehearsal, I guess, is it?
Yeah, it's from the pilot production. We did a 23-minute pilot at the Wellington Opera House in November 2013, just to test the characters out, play with them, and now we've had another 5 weeks of rehearsals to build the full production. So, I've been very blessed with the energy and talent that's come to play a part of this production.
Well, let's talk about the talent. I mean, very fortunate for Alice and Ololi. They're part of the production, which is amazing.
Yes.
But how many, auditions did you have to go through to actually cast? Because surely this must be just something you really want to be a part of.
Yep. Well, for me, I handpicked people, really. I just thought who would be the right person for this role, and you ring them up on the phone and see if they're available. Yeah, so that felt like the best way to do that, because a lot of us all work on WOW, World of Rural Art Awards together, so get the chance to meet the talent and then go, oh, you'll be perfect for that role, you'll be perfect for that role, and then they all said yes, so I feel very humbled.
To be headhunted, it's not a bad thing. So this is your first time to Christchurch, isn't it? This is pretty awesome. And is it your first time in the scale of this production?
Not so much. World of Rural Arts was quite a big production, but I've done other Māori performing arts productions as well. So yeah, this was quite big.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
this is something different. This is something special we have not seen before.
Yeah, it is a world premiere. I mean, it's combining aerial, kapa haka, and hip hop and contemporary dance. So it's those 4 forms with a story, though. That's the thing. I wanted to bring story back into contemporary work. So, just so as an audience, you have an empathy for the characters, and as a piece why we wanted to premiere in Christchurch is, again, for 4 years we haven't had a theatre to be able to come into. Now the beautiful Isaac Theatre Royal's up and standing again, and it's been 9 years since we did a show called Maui, One Man Against the Gods here, which we about 13,500 contemporaries came to see that show. So that was amazing. So, so for us, it's that next work, and we felt this is because it's a rejuvenation story, a community who hits tragedy with the loss of one of the characters in a car crash, and then how they rejuvenate themselves in a way is similar in themes to what this community here has been dealing with the earthquakes as well.
Yeah, the rehearsals will show here though. Alice, for you, I mean, you're saying that you reside from a suitcase basically, Melbourne, you've come here for this performance.
Yeah.
How do you find this as far as your CV of performances? How does this match up?
This is a really, really great opportunity for me because it's, like Tane said, it combines lots of different dance forms, and of course, so there's lots of talented people involved as well. So I'm really lucky to be doing aerials for the first time and to be working with so many other talented males as well that I haven't worked with before. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Well, congratulations to you all. It's going to be incredible. As I said in the intro, this is one performance you do not want to miss. It is us. And NZ Music Month, it's very cool. We've got Tiki Tane, it's a perfect time.
Oh, it's
so to
brilliant.
buy tickets, just go to Ticketek. It is from the 7th to the 9th at the beautiful Isaac Theatre Royal. Kia ora to you all and all the best. Now stay with us after the break. We have our crafty chickadee. It's Sarah.
Kids television is right here on CTV. Tune in every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. for an exciting range of fantastic kids programming. Join in with all the fun Saturday mornings from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. on CTV.
At Bowden Environmental, we specialise in all aspects of resource management, so you don't have to deal with the paperwork. With the skills and knowledge to organise any environmental work, we can guide you through the process from start to finish. From organising consents and farm environmental plans to pump and well testing, Bowden Environmental has it covered. Save time and remove the stress. See the specialist. Bowden Environmental. Computer not working? Replace or repair. DIY or get a technician. Looking for parts? Thinking of upgrading? Need accessories? You've got questions, we've got answers. Global PC.
Come on down to Ferrymead Golf. Care for a game of paintball? How about some swings on the old driving range? Or on our par 3 9-hole golf course? Test your skills on the mini golf course or have a go at the airgun shooting range. Then relax at the Wow Cafe with one of our super succulent Wow Burgers. Whether you want to perfect your swing or are looking for a fun family day out, come down to Ferrymead Golf, 50 Ferrymead Park Drive, right next to the Ferrymead Heritage Park.
Arts 21 showcases the vast creative talent and minds that are making a name for themselves in Europe and beyond. Think outside the square with Arts 21.
And the beautiful Sarah now joins us, our resident crafty chickadee.
Hello.
Now, I would have beaten you. Clothes pegs for mother, seriously.
Some people do roll their eyes.
But
some of us
have.
are real sickos and we love things like that.
But I do love your clothes pegs. These are not just your plastic bits and pieces that, you know, hang out the washing. They're quite cute.
So these are actually some that one of the ladies at Hands made me years ago, and every time I hang the clothes out, I think of her.
Oh.
Because there's something special with it.
They're like little mushrooms.
They are, and you can do all sorts of wacky things, and glitter's very in vogue at the moment.
Love bling.
So you can just basically paint glue on the end, dunk it in some glitter.
Easy as that.
Easy as that. And then if you put another layer of the Mod Podge over the top, it just seals it so that when you rub it, you don't get any glitter coming off on your hand.
What kind of glue do you use though?
So the Mod Podge.
Mod Podge.
Yeah.
Mod Podge.
Mod Podge.
Cool name.
They now have a dishwasher safe one, which you can actually, so you can do cup handles and put them in the dishwasher.
Oh.
Yeah, and
so like if you a cup of coffee or tea, you can actually glitter. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, or round vases. Chunkier glitters tend to work sort of better than this. This one was done with a really fine one, and it tends to flatten out too much.
Right.
So you just want something.
Oh,
something
that is
nice
pretty.
and bling. But you
really
could do
pretty.
handles on wooden spoons, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So,
I love this.
But
oh my goodness.
these little ones are cute. So these are spring pegs, and these are great for inside, for if you want to hang up photos, anything like that, shopping lists, anything.
Notes.
And this is just paper that's been put on. You can use fabric, and again, it's just Mod Podge glue to glue it on, and then a layer over the top just to seal it.
Too easy.
Super easy.
Love the bunting down the front.
So that's a really, really straightforward thing to do. And again, you can do this sort of thing with photos.
Oh.
But all my photos are packed at the moment. So, like so many people in Christchurch.
I know I'm saying it, and please, tell me off. But that seems quite simple. It's like
Very
a hole
simple.
punch and a love heart, and you're just threading through some ribbon.
Yep, literally, you're just cutting a heart. You're folding a piece of paper, cutting a half heart, open it. Yep.
Oh. Actually, even naughtier, I actually have on my desk, and sometimes they get pinched, is some little post-it notes, and they're already in the love heart.
Oh.
So they're already done. That's being a sneaky.
Yeah, no, that's boring. That's boring.
Okay, rightio.
That's boring.
Moving right along. All right. Love hearts, though. These are lovely.
Hearts. I mean, when it comes to Mother's Day, I asked a few mums, what do you think of with Mother's Day? And everything went back to hearts. So these are plaster cast ones. And
so this is decoupage?
Yep, this is serviettes. So this is like you're learning. This is like we did with the eggs a few weeks ago. And they're just using a mould like that. You just mix up some plaster of Paris, let it set.
Oh.
And then you just
that.
decoupage it, and that's a serviette put over the top. So super easy.
So neat.
But you could also make soaps, handmade soaps. You can just get a soap base that you just mix with sort of oatmeal and water and push that into moulds. Very natural.
It's lovely. And last but not least, bookmarks.
Yeah, just another idea with photos, because I didn't have any grandchildren photos or anything like that, so I just used myself.
Look at you, miss. If you hold it there, you're looking very retro there.
Or there might be a special pet or something like that. But even just a photo of a grandchild, long, and you can just laminate it or stick it onto cardboard, turn it into a bookmark, and then you've got a permanent reminder.
That is so neat. And if you're, unfortunately, if your grandparent lives overseas, what awesome, easy, cheap way to send a gift.
Absolutely.
Just in an envelope with a card, and it's all
you
done.
can never have too many bookmarks.
No, you can't. And as always, remember that the team down at Handscraft can help you out, and all these bits and bobs you can purchase from them if you don't have them already around your house.
Yeah.
Good on you, lovely. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Rightio. Thank you so much. It's been an awesome show. We'll do it all again tomorrow with, get this, Ange Stone and Anthony Goffin here tomorrow. Woohoo! Big show. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.